I forgot to start my recording, so I'm probably gonna have to restate all of that. Alright. Nice. So for those watching on YouTube, what just happened? Oh, and I also just realized, this is awkward. I had a save state going, didn't I? Alright, we can do this without screwing ourselves. I actually don't even know if we would screw ourselves, but let's see. I think it's shift 2. There we go. Let's see if we get, yeah, okay, there we go. This is our save state, and we're still getting the items. For those YouTube folks who I forgot to start the recording before giving my spiel, I didn't really get a chance to get items yesterday during my stream. So what's happening right now is we received a bunch of items overnight while we were not playing. So we received Sizzle Sword from Marks, who's playing Stardew Valley, Earth Jewel from Ocarina of Time, Sizzle Sword from Balatro, a Capsule Monster from Final Fantasy IV, a party member from Majora's Mask. They found my items in their game, sent them over, and we'll hopefully find a lot more items to send over to other people's games. We have 10 out of 38 blue chests. Oh, that's funny, I did it twice because I did save state. So yeah, we have 10 out of 38 blue chests. So we will be probably sending some more to some people. I don't know if I can use Salon right now. Oh, there she is. She's level 1, which kind of sucks. But there you go. Ooh, yeah. That's so much better. So that's one of the blue chest items. Obviously a very good sword. Salon can use it. She can actually use Water Gauntlet too. An engagement ring. I didn't realize Earth Jewel would be a blue chest item. Let's see, increases magic resistance. Might want to just put it on her right now because she's way under leveled. She also can learn basically all the spells. Okay. So where were we? I think we're on floor 16. I think we just passed a merchant. Let's see how this goes with a level 1 character. I'm not actually that optimistic. Well, this might be the end of our run just because we have to babysit Salon now. Does do a lot more damage now. She just needs to survive like one combat, and she'll look pretty good. Let's rally her. There we go. See how many times she levels up. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's level 5 now. Nice. Did I get in first? Hell yeah. Another 2 levels. She's at level 7. She's a very good party member if you do get her leveled up. She's not quite like a meta party member, like she's not the strongest, but she is very good. Hopefully get some good RNG, she doesn't get attacked. Should be able to kill these guys in about a hit now with these stronger items. This one's gonna be hard for her. Ooh, she sustained a hit. Look at that. don't think... This run's probably not gonna last much longer anyway. If you recall, we didn't have great RNG yesterday at the end of this run. There might actually be value in restarting, getting a new seed. Kinda shitty. Alright, what was that capsule monster that I got? Is that the water one? I'll stick with dark. It's a bummer when I fight undead, but otherwise it's pretty strong. So we're 22. Not 26. Kind of rod. That is a weapon for Salon, but now that she has the sizzle sword, it's not really a reason to use it. Facts. How many? Oh, so many more inventory slots. That's something. Ah! Shit. Well, she's dead. And he's dead. Okay. That's fine. If I need to restart this run, I'm fine with that. Let's do that, yeah, because she'll come back with more percentage health. Maybe, do I remember what a power chord does? Where'd it go? Oh, that's right. Okay. I can I feed this to the capsule monster? I thought I saw that on the feed list. That'd actually be fairly handy to do. Oh boy. Don't have enough for Firestorm. Oh yeah, no, of course not. He just came back online. Oof. Dang it. I think I just need to restart. This is not going well anyway. Yeah, alright, let's Providence. We're absolutely not locking down the layout. I wanted to show that that is an option. Okay, let's try again. Alright, I like this order. And then... do we want to try... let's try starting with the water. Like, part of the reason I wanted to use Dark there was because, like, we had already leveled him once. I can't use this as a sword. Huh. Okay, yeah, ritual. Holy shit. Oh, because you have the water taunt, I see. Let's give it to Maxim. Pot. Found some pot in this musty dungeon. Who would have guessed? Okay, so this should be a lot easier now that I have some blue chest weapons. That's another reasonable reason. It's another good reason to start over. Actually, reason enough. This is just gonna, you know, there's compounding effects of how well the run's going. If the run goes a lot better from the beginning, then the entire run will be better. Ah, shit. Alright, now that all these lower level enemies reliably die in one hit, it should be a lot easier to harvest some of the enemies when I can. Oops. Get something on guy. Already need my glasses. Ah, shit. Porygon 2? Heck yeah. Catch one of them's. This is actually allowing me a chance to use capsule monsters that I never really used before. Last time I played this game, I did get all of the capsule monsters leveled up to full, but... Those moths can technically call their friends. I could have harvested them, but I don't like messing around with them because they can put you to sleep. There we go. Hello. Oh yeah. It's funny, guy's 34 damage attack. It is actually really good with this low of level, but looks horrible next to Salon and Maxim. You're not interested in coming over here, are you? Found a miracle. Mostly red jellies. That's interesting. Kill this blue jelly first. At some point, the dungeon will out-level our weapons. It's not going to be for a while. Nice, that lined up really well. Oh, I did not sneak up on them, actually. The interesting thing about this is I am not charging any of my IP moves. I got a shield. I don't think... Yeah, no. I'm not gonna unequip the water gauntlet. I don't think I realized that when you level up, you don't, like, if you're at max health, you level up, you get max health. You don't, like, keep that max health. You know, you don't stay at max health. You just stay at whatever health you were at and get more max health. Something. I don't know. Yeah, those look like level 1 healths. Oops. Kind of. There we go. Which means I probably should heal. Because these guys are going to be doing more damage than the ones on floor 1. At some point, at least. Alright. This is floor 4. Oh shit, I didn't even use it twice, so I'm going to move down. Ugh, that's annoying. This could be bad. I should have killed that moth first. Oof, okay, good. Actually, I want to be here. Oh, interesting. I attack the mosquitoes first because the frogs do sometimes waste their turn. That's exactly what I was going to say. Thank you for illustrating the point, Mr. Frog. I don't think I've seen the mosquitoes waste their turn before. It's all RNG. They usually don't, but the fact that they have a chance to waste their turn means that they are not the priority target. I don't understand why that's considered sneaking up on them, and then I do the same thing to other frogs and it doesn't do it. It's like there's a chance that it counts as sneaking up on them. Ooh, armor. It's the antidote one. Nice. We are ravaging these guys. This is great. Yeah, there's that. Okay. One more floor until a merchant. Definitely have less need of a merchant right now, just because I have some blue chest items. Hey, Retro Ghost, how you doing? Good to have you. How's your what day is it today? Wednesday. How's your hump day? Lufia is radical. I love this game. If you couldn't tell by the name. Good. Glad to hear you're doing well. We are doing a archipelago randomizer. So, finding stuff for people in other games. People are finding stuff for us in their games. It's a good time. We're also having to find our party members. So, right now we have 3 of them. Not quite the ideal party makeup either, but I'll take Salon over some other party members. Did I miss a... I think I missed a room back here, right? Yeah, there we go. Does that increase my attack power? Yeah. Booyah. Did not sneak up on them, actually. It looked like it. We have found 10 out of 38 blue chests so far. Of course, our blue chest items are going to other people and other games. But still, it's a nice little objective to shoot for. Today's run is, or this run, I guess. Technically, I started on my previous run today. Today's runs are going to be going a lot better because now that I have these sizzle swords and a third party member, I'm hitting a lot harder. Okay, well, that was that was pointless. Nothing over here. There we go. All right, merchant. Merchant time. Every 5 floors, I put in a merchant. Which, I'm already kind of out-leveling the merchant a little bit. It does make it quite a bit easier. But it's random. Like, you can't just... It's not just free reign of what you can get. So, it's not, like, crazy. The ancient cave is hard enough, though. I didn't feel like I needed to really work to make it that hard. I've actually never beaten it. Never really come close. So, hold on, I can use that plate cap. I realize I had that. Okay. Might as well equip that pot. Ooh, it only increases it by 1. I also could feed it to my capsule monster. That's probably better value. Before my capsule monster outlevels it. Oh, it doesn't even want it. Okay. There we go. Kukri. I should have one of those. Okay. Alright. Well, that was easy. Where are my bats? I need to harvest some levels. Whoa, hello everyone. I found the bats. Well, the fact that I have the sizzle sword now, I'm a lot less scared of rooms like this. Sizzle swords, really. Okay. There we go. Nice. Helmet. Huh. Did not count as getting in first. Yeah, I don't get that. I wish it was more consistent, but oh well. Say love you. Pooh. There we go. Hey! Thanks so much for the follow. I need to fix those alerts. That is so small. Yeah, thanks, RetroCos. Alright. Should be bigger now. One more I know! So close to 100. I've been as the case goes. I've had a Twitch for a little while now, but I've been streaming actually consistently since October last year. So I'm getting close to a year. The fact that I'm almost at 100 followers is crazy. I mean, it's a humble amount of followers, to be honest, but I didn't think I'd even get this far. So very close to 100. You're at 2 years now? Nice. It's fun. I mean, if I wasn't having fun, I would stop, right? Because there's, especially, I mean, certainly when you're first kind of getting going, there's not exactly money in it. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. What kind of games do you stream? You retired from the army? Nice. My brother-in-law is ex-military as well, so. Are you, so how do you feel about somebody thanking you for your service? I've heard, because I'm thankful, but I also am, I've heard so many military friends be like, please don't say that. It's fine, yeah. So now I never know what to say. Chrono Cross? Hell yeah. I love Chrono Cross. It gets I feel like Chrono Cross, well, I feel like time has been kinder to Chrono Cross, because I feel like I got a bad rep for a little while, just because it simply wasn't as good as Chrono Trigger, but it's a great game. Also, it's not really a sequel. Yeah, exactly. It is its own game for sure. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Is it? I haven't looked too much into the overall lore between the Chrono games. That reminds me, I bought the Radical Dreamers edition on Steam, and I never finished my playthrough. Cool. No worries. I know how that goes. Ear Jewel. Jeez. Alright, let's get this blue chest item, see what we send to where. Full Moon to Wonko, who's playing Final Fantasy IV. It's blue chest number 11. Alright, I got a ton of shit there. mostly accessories. Okay, well, you might as well... Oh. That's interesting. This doesn't increase stats at all. Oh, yeah, that's the rock. This is the accessory. Pretty earrings made of glass. It doesn't have an IP ability, though. This doesn't increase any stats, but at least it has an IP ability. A bad one, but... Let's start here. Maximus is high enough right now. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Bunch of shit to feed you now. Or maybe I don't? There we go. Yummy, yummy. Okay. That's fine. Confuse. Boo, more spells. Give me weapons. Swords and axes. Hammers. Actually, give me armor, really. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, so I this is not what I usually play. We're doing an event, an archipelago event. Typically around here, though, I play retro games, anything GameCube or older, across brands. Like I have some PS1 games I've been playing, and I've also, it's quite a bit of community-driven content. So like I'll play games that people suggest. There's a viewer redemption in order to suggest the next game. Yeah, that's the trick I've heard. And you know, it's just been kind of like slow and steady growth, so it's been good. Hard to complain about what's been happening. And you know, I think the key too is to enjoy it and not never feel like you're owed anything, you know? Just trust the process. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I have, in the last couple months, I've had some, like, really, like... Oh my god, hold on. My mic's all off balance. I've had some really consistent people that are in here, like, every day, which has been really awesome. So I got my kind of, like, base. Hit 3K follows. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations. Long thin sword. Ooh, another mimic. These are the one enemies I actually like have to watch out for right now. Man, these sizzle swords are really helping out. The mimics are kind of cute. You're not the first person to say that. The The mimics are kind of adorable. They're horrifying, but also kind of adorable. Like E.T., yeah, that's a good comparison. Okay, I want to harvest these guys. Oh my god, sorry. My dogs are going crazy apparently out there. No, don't kill them. Oh, whew, okay. So the trick here, if you're not familiar, doing what's called harvesting, these enemies, these bats can call more enemies. So it's a way to increase your experience per combat, right? So it calls more enemies, I then defeat those enemies. My capsule monster might ruin this plan, but yeah, they call more enemies, I defeat those enemies, and then get more experience because there's more enemies. Right now, though, it's the strategy is not looking very effective because he's not using his call companion move, which is cool. Also, I just realized I have high enough defensive items that he's not doing anything to me, so this is actually going to work really well. I guess I should, yeah, attack those small bats before they run away. This is kind of a key strategy to the Ancient Cave, because while the floors are not that hard right now, they get very hard. Tunisia? Hey, welcome in. Yeah, I'm in the United States, but I stream very early. I stream before, I have a day job, I stream before work. So, it's fun to see who I get from where. I have a friend that pops in here semi-regularly from India. He's a super cool guy. But not someone from Paraguay that comes in here a lot. Some United Statesies, 5 hours ahead of the East Coast. Nice. I wasn't sure. I know generally where Tunisia is. Let me see. I just did a big... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I've still never been to Africa. I would love to. My dad lived in Malta for a while. It's just right next door to you, apparently. You hadn't until you moved here? Nice. Where are you expat? Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, my dad was, he was a pilot. He spoke 7 languages. He was very, well, he was well-traveled, but more accurately, he was well-lived. He lived in a lot of different countries. From Michigan, that's a change. Oh, that's cool, that's awesome. Whoa! That was a lot of damage. Right, the question is, how long do I want to do this? That's awesome. I've never actually played any of the Final Fantasy MMOs. If I did, I've heard 11 was good for the time, but I've heard 14's incredible. Yeah. I'm in the middle of, I'm getting to the end of Final Fantasy 16. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I just haven't played any of the MMOs. Part of it is just I just don't have a lot of time for MMOs these days, you know. Well, technically I would, but then I wouldn't have time for any other games. What I do appreciate about, at least conceptually, I haven't played it, like I said, about Final Fantasy 14, is I was a huge Guild Wars fan, and I made a lot of friends on Guild Wars. But the thing I really liked about it is that if my friends weren't online, you could solo the game. Like, there was plenty of content to play by yourself. And from what I understand, Final Fantasy XIV is the same. Whereas it's a MMO you can play single player, which is amazing. I think there should be more of those. Retired, so you have nothing but time now? That's awesome. Yeah, my wife and I are, no news to share right now, but my wife and I are trying to have kids, so I'm enjoying the time that I have while I have it. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is that it has an actual story. What? An MMO? Another thing I really loved about Guild Wars, but I tried playing World of Warcraft like everyone else. I couldn't get into it. It was not my kind of MMO. You know, it's hard to deny its popularity and its success, but it was not the game for me. We played WoW for years. That's awesome. I mean, great. I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum, right? But it didn't end up being for me. Also, I tried, being such a Guild Wars fan, I tried Guild Wars 2, but it didn't hit the same way for me. Wow. All that, 200 experience. Well, strategies on, so I actually I'm kind of a novice with the Ancient Cave, but strategies online, I'll recommend doing that harvesting that I was doing, but it must mean for a lot longer than what I just did. Guild Wars was your very first MMO? That's awesome. You know what I'm talking about then. That storyline was great. They're still adding to it too. They had well, I mean, that's a bit of an overstatement, but they added something to it semi-recently, as part of like a 25-year celebration or something. Since it's a retro game now. Yeah, that's true. You could play it on a retro stream. That'd actually be a lot of fun. It's a game I know very well, too. I used to love doing some random arenas, too. The thing I really enjoyed doing was Hall of Heroes, but that, of course, required a group. We ascended... I joined like I said, I had some good friends that I actually still keep in contact with, still play games with, that I met in Guild Wars, but I joined a different guild because they were a Heroes Ascent guild, and we ascended probably like 3 or 4 times. It's hard. But it was always fun, like seeing your name pop up on the, you know, across the entire servers. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I stream until I have to start work, so that's in about 2 hours. So I'll be streaming for another 2 hours, and then yeah, if you're streaming, I'll give you a raid. Say hi. But yeah, I appreciate the heck out of that. Ooh, got him. Didn't count. Great. Sweet. Yeah. Appreciate the follow. Hope to hear from you soon. Take care. Yeah, have a good stream later today. It's good meeting you. There we go. I guess, you know, it's worth still trying to sneak up on them, because at least they're not sneaking up on me. So while it's a chance to sneak up on them, it's a guarantee they don't sneak up on me, so... worth it. Oh, come on, get over here. I'll at least get this one. A long knife? What is happening here? Mega Moth. Sounds way worse than it is. I probably should have had Salon attack the other Mega Moth. Okay, cool. Guy still killed it. Oh, no. So I don't love the idea of harvesting these guys, only because they can put you to sleep. We'll try it, though. I do have enough defensive items that they're not... Well, never mind. There goes that idea. Is that a better item for a guy? It is indeed. Mage shield. Did I try? Did I see if that was good for Salon? Oh, she has the water gone. Ooh, that's actually better? Huh. Alright, see if Capsule Monster likes the tough gloves. Oh, there. There you go. Ooh, X-Boomer. I bet I can find one of those. Wow, what a crazy floor. Is this a merchant? No. This next one will be. Got in first. And having good items really makes a difference. Oh shit, Iris item. I should leave. Fuck yeah. I have 2 Iris treasures already. Alright, fuck this place, I'm out. Okay. Well, shit. That's awesome. Guess I'll save, actually. Don't want to miss out on having that. Let's find that guy's level 11. I think that's what level he is when you get him in the base game. Nah, I don't need to lock it. The run was going well, but it's mostly because of the items that I just already have. It's interesting that it doesn't equip the Earth Jewel automatically. Hot air potion. Okay. I think I know why I'm finding Iris treasures a little easier. Usually they're only in blue chests. But now, because blue chests are items that go to other people, they're in red chests as well, apparently. Goodbye, Darby. Oh wait, I don't want to use Darby. I'm gonna use the fish. I eat the fish. Okay, fine. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I did get in first. That's weird. Okay. I think Guy can use that. Yep. Okay. Floor 2. I made mistakes. Took 5 damage unnecessarily. Jeez, that's a lot of experience. Oh shit, there's one. Good morning, Vlad. How are you? We got some items overnight, so these runs are going a lot better all of a sudden. That's pretty cool. Primarily, we got 2 sizzle swords and an extra party member. Those are the biggest differences. Biggest thing is helping me out. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you actually run faster than the enemies. Yeah, doing pretty good. I could use a coffee refill, but other than that, hard to complain. I was just talking about you, actually, generally, not by name, but there's a guy that was in here, a new international friend, and I was saying how I have some people from different countries, and I said I had, yeah. So I was thinking about you. How you doing? I was literally just saying how much he sucks. And here he is. No. You're welcome, sir. Ooh, blue chest item. Who did I send where? Or what did I send to who? I sent, 200 rupees. You're welcome, JM. That's a nice grip of cash. It's not gonna help you progress the game, but it will help you buy shit. This is a lot of enemies. I imagine there were walls. True. That'd be funny. That'd be on them. It's totally possible. Ooh, Oracle of Seasons. That'd be a fun game to play here. I'm having a lot of fun playing the Ancient Cave. Next Archipelago event. I think I will play something that, like, has a bit more of a item-dependent progression. But then I'd probably have to play a couple of games. Because you can get stuck. Yeah, this is going better. What a difference items make. Jeez. Almost 1,000 damage. A barrette. Barrett. The guy from Final Fantasy VII. I got him. Oh, come on. Okay, that was kind of risky. Well, gumshoes. Again, we're just making up Pokemon. Come on. Hold on. Increases defense points. Yeah, it's not a healing item. Or healing spell. Fish kick. How does a fish kick exactly? Iris pop. Oh my god, another Iris item? What floor is this? 4? Okay, well I have to go back. You all know the rules. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. I have to go back. The Iris treasures are absurdly rare. There's only 4 of them. Or there's only 10 of them. And what you're supposed to do is once you find one, you are supposed to teleport out of the dungeon. You wouldn't be able to tell they're rare by how this is going, because I've already found 3 of them. I'm doing this. Focus. Doing this in wrong orders. Gotta drop this off first. Okay. Save. Also, they are items that are actually in my game. They are not in other people's games, so I have to find them on my own. Okay, let's go again. I didn't even get to the first merchant that time before I found that Iris treasure. Oh, hello. Six. The devil. Get over here. Got him. Graveyard Day 1 Iron Knuckle song. It's some weird, like, I've played the heck out of Ocarina of Time. I also don't know what the heck that is. Some, like, such specific items being sent to people. I love it. Okay. I actually don't know how long this event is going on for. I forgot. I keep forgetting to look. Chod Newts. She turns me into a newt. I got better. Maybe I should have locked the placement of that last dungeon just so I could see what that healing tile actually looks like. I missed it. I revealed it too fast. I mean, I know what a healing tile looks like. I don't necessarily know what it looks like underneath bushes. I'm not very good at seeing them, apparently. It's cool that you used it and didn't go away either. Like, you could just keep stepping on the healing tile. It's huge. I'm actually looking at these bushes before I cut them now. Hey, I got a summon. I can, like, use that once and then be out of MP. Maxim actually doesn't even have enough to use it. Ugh, that was stupid. Alright, that's fine. Apparently my defense is high enough that they're not doing anything to me. Wait, why did I... Hold on. I didn't change from the capsule monster. Oops. I just found a bunch of potions this round, right? I found a kukri earlier. Good morning, Voldrin. How you doing? Our runs are going a lot better today. Primarily because somebody found us a new party member, and somebody found us 2 sizzle swords, and among other things, but the sizzle swords and the party member are really mostly what's doing it. How's your day going? Aside from just starting. Get over here. Very sore. Woken up and being absolutely tangled in all my bedding. That's rough. You're a very active sleeper. Hire Shibari instructor to teach me Shibari, but they used me as the demonstration. That's fantastic. Shibari sounds fun. My wife and I have talked about doing that. I don't know when that'll happen. That's kind of funny that you woke up sore from a Shibari dream. That's a couple levels. I mean, that's not going to be better than the water gaunt. But almost yeah, that's true. And tied up in your bedding. That's fantastic. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fairly awake. I want to get some more coffee, but it's not time yet. And these runs, as I said, are going quite a bit better. Vlad, everyone else, what say you? Alright, we're back where we were before we reset the dungeon, because we got an Iris treasure. And we had to go back, those are the rules. Oh yeah, forgot about the engage ring. Firing is better though. Ooh, fireballs. Let's give it oh, I didn't equip the light knife. Oops. Not that it's amazing, but it's better than literal nothing. Renewed hope of getting Switch 2? Nice. What had happened? I know tariffs didn't go away. Actually, it's so hard to keep track of what country has what tariff. Well, actually, well, hold on. Would you get I mean, I guess you wouldn't be ordering one from Japan, right? Did they announce a Power World clone? That makes sense. Why not? Madrid just sent me this morning if I'm asking. Nice, that's awesome. I actually really liked Power World. I should go back and play some more of that. It's funny, I actually, I bought Pal World after Nintendo said they were looking into Pal World. If you remember, they were like, we have our attorneys looking into it, and then they brought, eventually, a while later, some pretty low impact lawsuit. But I was like, well, if I want to play this game, I better do it before it gets shut down. And it turns out that's not the direction it went anyway. But yeah, I was reading an article last night, and the author was complaining about, after all the lawsuits going on, that Nintendo had the nerve to announce a Power World clone. Yeah, I am a Nintendo fan, but I'm not on their side with all this stuff, with all the Pal World stuff. Really, since the beginning. I mean, because if you've played Pal World 2, it genuinely is different enough. Like, that game stands on its own. Sure, there's a element of capturing monsters, but that's not a unique thing to Pokemon. It's just not, and Pokemon wasn't even the first. This game has it, and it came out before Pokemon did. So, yeah. And I'm not usually one for survival games, but that one clicked for me. That one was fun for me. And Pokemon is a lot of things, but it is not a survival. It's not a survival game. And Pal World absolutely is. So, I don't know. I was like, people were like, oh, they should be shut down, their copy. And I was like, they might need to change a little at best, but these should not be shut down. It just gave them publicity, so. Granted, Nintendo wasn't even saying they should be shut down. They sued for trademark, not copyright. So anyway, all that said, was it trademark? Anyway, it was, yeah. Or it was copyright, not trademark. They did one where everyone basically expected the other, but no one was familiar with the legal terms. I think it was copyright, because copyright is mechanics. Oh, cool. So, I mean, it's still like Nintendo endorsed, right? Like I think they have pretty tight control over what indie games they put on their shop, and they certainly they market the heck out of them. Like all those Nintendo Directs have a lot of indie love, which is I think really good. And Nintendo was successful with the whole mounts thing. Like you can't have a player ride flying mounts because that's something Nintendo did with Pokemon. Yeah, that's so stupid. Like they're not even close to the first ones. Yeah, exactly. World of Warcraft. Increase power of Thunder Magic. Well, I'm not really using that. But I will take the defense. Have you guys played Pal World? I would easily recommend that game. Surprisingly fun. As I tend to do, I never played it online, but just running around in a single player world was fun enough. Look at these adorable mimics. Yeah, it was actually really good. I'm not really allowed to die here. Maybe I should heal Maxim. There's a group Pal World server where they tried to build a giant wall crease. That's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, just like Minecraft, people who are not me do some crazy things in that game. I just wanted to collect some not Pokemon and fight some big ones. There's essentially like raid bosses. I just wanted to explore, catch some pals, beat some big pals. That was enough for me. It was a lot. That was a lot of the game. There's a lot of content there. Okay, now after all those mimics, I really do need a restoration item. I don't have one, right? I'm not being stupid. This one does Firestorm. This, yeah, bolts. Yep. Fireball, ground shock. Protects from water attacks. More Firestorm. Okay. Yeah, might as well. Oh wait, yeah, I only have 3. Okay. Metal coat. Oh, that'll be part. That's the 4th. So Storm Manager is 2 of my coworkers. I think the Storm Manager. That's awesome. Well, sounds like honestly sounds like a good networking opportunity. Ooh, okay. So this is not a restoration item, but it does help me increase my magic. So now all I need is like the Brave spell, and I'm cooking. I think that's the whole dungeon, right? Or the whole floor. Not the whole dungeon. There's a lot more dungeon to go. Nope. Then for like a year and a half they played Pal World together. That's cool. That's awesome that you have both like leadership that are gamers and are cool, and also leadership that like want to connect with you, you know. I've worked a lot of places where there's like I don't think it's completely without merit, but like a separation between leaders and employees, where like you cannot hang out. I don't know which one of these enemies are stronger. Get over here. This should work. Nope, I guess not. Okay, that was weird. You defend. He's definitely benefited from being in that. Graduated high school and never time managed. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of shitty, but that's, you know, it's more who you know than, well, it's a little bit how well you work, but it can't be an absolute shit employee usually. Usually. What she currently makes, she should be making what she currently does in the other half. So it worked out great for her. She legitimately has the fast track to rise in corporate ladder if she wants. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, when I was working retail, I had managers that wanted me to like go on the shift lead and the manager track, and I was like, no, I don't want to get stuck here. I like working with in the store because when I first hired on, she was a Lufia, I didn't have to clean up after. Makes a big difference. Which way are you going? The wrong way. Okay. Start again, building that virtual engraves. Yeah, that checks out. I got a coma. What is it? I don't even know what that does. Sends enemy into deep sleep. Yeah, that checks out. That makes sense. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a short floor, I think. Oh, yeah, very short floor. Okay, then. Get over here. You were just over here. Come on. Come on. Ha! No, flap flap dance. Whew, okay, great. That could put you to sleep. And impress the regional head. That'll do it. That's a more impressive feat than a lot of people that I've worked with are even close to capable of. So, yeah, it checks out. You know what'd be bad is getting poisoned. Maxim has full rage. I might just want to use his fireball at some point here. That would have been a good time to do it. I really need... Ooh, Eagle Rock. That's not what I need, but I'll take it. I really need some healing items. What does this one do exactly? I know. Yeah, I remember dive. Increases attack power and agility. I like putting on Guy just to augment his real shitty agility, but he usually just doesn't attack faster than the enemies anyway. I want to just put it on. Let's try it. Let's see if he starts attacking first. And if not, I'll just put it on Salon. Blue chest. Heroic Luminary. What is heroes? What are you playing? What are you playing, nearly? We could be heroes just for one day. I want to heal. I meant to do that last floor, but I was holding out for a healing tile. But now I was going to use a potion if I didn't find one, and I forgot about that. Oh shit, another Irish item. Well, this run's been fun. Let's clear out this floor. Justice and Dragon's Dragon Shard. Ooh. Nice. Why was it taken off? I feel like we talked about this, but I don't recall. If I find a restoration item here, I might actually just want to lock this floor anyway. Forgotten Realms, Demon Stone. Demon Stone. That one I don't know. I mean, I'm very familiar with what the Forgotten Realms is, but don't know Demon Stone. I wonder if I could actually... Oh, I fucked that up. You know what? Here's a good time for Firestorm, especially because I'm about to reset the dungeon. Whoa! That was fun. Miracle. Come on, turn around for me. Nice. Ooh, retro D&D games. I'm into retro D&D games. An apron. How exciting. I can't believe I found 3 Iris treasures today. That makes 4 total? Okay. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. Well, it's been real. So, if you haven't... I've said this every time I've found an Iris item, but Iris items are very rare. Or they're supposed to be. Maybe I messed with the RNG somehow. They're very rare, so what you're supposed to do when you find them is leave. There's only 10 of them. Oh my god. There's only 10 of them, and I now have 4. So the good news is once I find 6 more, I'll no longer leave the dungeon, but we're making really good progress with these Iris items, my god. I do think they usually only spawn in blue chests if I have that right. I've never found one before. I've also, this is already more Ancient Cave than I've ever played. But I've never found one before in the base game, or in the actual, you know, non-randomized game. But I think they're found in blue chests. Okay, well, let's go again. Brave's a revive item, right? Find that on floor 1 is kind of crazy. No, increases guts. Well, I'll wait until I have a better picture of who has the good IP items. Okay, hold on. Still looking for those healing tiles. Thought this bat was going to move, but he was very uninterested in moving. This is a weird floor. Don't need that. Don't need that rod. What's happening? There we go. Dragon Shard. Oh, yeah, I know this game. Alright, adding that to my wish list. And Demon Stone. This one looks a little less exciting. But sure. I'll add that to my wish list. Okay. Back. Where were we? Okay, I'm pretty sure this loops back to where I just was, but yeah, okay. Wanted to check. Man, get some. I got 2 summons already. This is like the 2nd floor, right? First floor. It's hard to keep track of what floor I'm on when I keep resetting the dungeon. Get over here. You're gonna ruin my day, aren't you? There we go. It's gonna sneak up behind me somehow, I thought. A female Finian escaped. Whatever will we do? Jeez, getting a lot of magic. Whole lot of magic. Whole lot of magic going on. Trance Maker. Oops. Tried changing my stream category. Instead, I just got rid of it. Not as good. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be using the other castle monster. Wait, is that a blue chest I just saw? Oop. Oh my gosh. There we go. I don't think... Voldron, I haven't forgotten about your naming request, but I don't think... There's a pretty strict character limit in this game. So I don't think I can call this stick it in. Get over here. But I'm acknowledging it because I don't want you to think I forgot. That is something that I've been known to do, is forget things, but not this time. Doing lots of damage, poor little bats, don't actually feel that bad for them. Okay, high magic. After finding all those spells, high magic does look a little better. Baggy. Loose-fitting clothing. Great. Let's see here. Man, more magic. Wait, Valor, is that a restoration item? Let's go. Kind of. It is kind of a restoration item. Or a restoration spell. It only heals you if you're dead. It's also very expensive. I'd rather have Brave, but, you know, beggars and choosers and all that. Nice. Rapia. I just forgot to equip that. Be right back, you hope? I hope so too. I don't know what that means. Are you okay? And that was the last we ever heard of Volderhund. Alright, after this floor, I'm gonna grab some more coffee. For two reasons. One, because I want more coffee. Two, because I usually grab coffee with the wife, but she hasn't poked her head into my office yet, which she generally does in order to start the process. But she has to sign into work in 10 minutes, so I might miss her this morning. Check out this stuff. Okay. Guess I am good. Okay. I will be right back. No reason to really do this, but I'm gonna save. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna turn on some words. Did it do it? Why didn't it do it? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna make this quick. I will be right back. Is it starting? Is it starting? There we go. All those desktop icons. I know. I do actually need to clean it up. Okay, bye. I'm back. Wait for the host to restart. I thought I had it on automatic progression. Wow. Well, that must have been really exciting, huh? Hopefully you guys got so much out of that one game. And you're all still here. That never happens. Hello, everyone. Oh yeah, I did pause it. Failed miserably, and that was it. Nice. Am I reconnected? It's weird. I didn't realize pausing the emulation disconnects you from Archipelago. Ugh. Glasses are very dirty. Dirty glasses for a dirty man. Alright. Alright. Well, will we? Well, you're dead. These red slimes ain't a thing. They're literally the first enemy you find in the game. Blue slimes are not. Blue slimes are actually fairly upgraded. Mine Junior. Neat. That was not what I expected to happen. I was definitely trying to fight the eagle. I'm gonna back off, but I'm gonna run to do it. Don't want him sneaking up on me. I'm still glad I put this run in, but I actually almost like it a little bit less now that I know there's actually strategical advantage that you can use with it. I thought it was just going to be a quality of life thing. This does increase my guts. Okay. Guts is good. I'm going to give it to Guy for now. No. I do want it on you. I need a weapon for Guy. The fact that he's doing so much damage with no weapons whatsoever is pretty impressive. Does his... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. It's just stronger, I guess. Okay. Eagle. Thought I saw that chest move. Champion. I think that is a healing one, right? It is! Well, look at that. Now I just need something to restore my MP. And I'm cooking. I mean, I have like high magics and stuff, but I mean some item that has a IP ability that restores MP. Check out this helm. A stone helmet. That sounds heavy. That sounds... Is that an effective item? Like, sure, I'm sure it adds some protection, but you give up, I would imagine, a lot of visibility and comfortability and mobility. A lot of abilities that you give up. Okay, that's everything. Merchant. I can't. I want these. Oh, I can afford the light knife. I usually find one though. None of these give me. What's it called? Magic. Yeah, no. This actually only increases by 30. I think I want to save my gold. I'm going to find a weapon for him. And that's not, like, that good of a weapon. I'd buy the other sword, but I don't have gold for it. Check out this knife. There's one there. You can use that. Not quite as good as the light dagger, but it's only it's like 14 attack power worse. So it's definitely worse, but I'm so glad I saved the gold. Great ball. To Spirit M. No idea what they're playing. Oh, they're playing Pokemon. You're welcome for the Great Ball. That's actually pretty cool. Oh wait, no, Master Ball is the best one. But still, Great Balls are... I wouldn't turn down a Great Ball, I guess. That's also, it's 14 out of 38 blue chests. We're getting there. Oh, that's a quick floor. Check out this sword. That's a better sword. I think, though, that is a cursed item. That's worse anyway. Battle knife. There you go. This is a weird floor. I think there was not a... there was only one room from the first room, right? Or one door from the first room, right? It's a bit of a walk back. And I do have a run button, so... Ooh, Curse Lifter. Fuck yeah. I really needed that on the previous run, but it's really good to have on hand in case I find a cursed weapon. If you guys remember the, it may have been the, no, it wasn't Deadly Sword, this guy can't use it. I had guy using a cursed weapon a couple runs ago, because it was really strong, but of course it was cursed. So that's the exact item I need in order to lift the curses. I said this before when I was talking about cursed weapons, but for those who weren't here, when you lift a curse off a cursed weapon, you keep the weapon, but the curse obviously falls away, and then it turns into a different weapon. Oftentimes a stronger weapon. This is a very good item to have on hand, and they're pretty rare. Flap flap dance. Nah, hit missed. I probably should be harvesting these guys. Okay, yeah. Check out this dagger. Yup. Vortex. That's a wind spell, right? No, it is water. Couldn't remember which one. It's one of those two. Alright, let's kill the small ones first. These bats don't get a lot of experience. I could harvest these bats. Like, the big bat only summons small bats. It's not really gonna... I sat here harvesting bats a couple runs ago, and it really wasn't worth my time, actually. There's nothing there. This is a weird shaped room. Oh, okay, hello. These buffaloes wanted to kill me. Everybody loves a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. X magic. Goodbye. Say, I'm gonna give him the chance to call a companion at least. Oh, guy does kill him in one hit, but he's slow as fuck, so. Behold this dagger. Okay, what's happening? Get over here. One of these days we'll find a blue chest weapon for Guy, and he'll start the run off strong. But that day is not today. I'm gonna snooze these ads because I did just step away to get coffee. Ads will not be coming in 3 minutes. I lied. I was gonna say my bot lied, and technically it's my bot, but it's coming from my mouth or something. Okay. Power ring. That sounds good. No. You need to attack the needle lizard. They are the stronger ones. They're also kind of adorable. Most of the enemies in this game are adorable. Actually, I don't know if most is true, but a lot of them are adorable. Alright, that is a much better weapon for Guy. Okay, okay. And a power ring. Increase stack power. Still looking for something that increases my MP. Actually, hold on, let me check the capsule. Thick cloth is what you're craving. Do I wait or do I reroll? I think I'm about to get items past thick cloths. High magic's good when I have a heal spell. Coming. Got him. Oh! That was some damage. Would you come over here? Okay. Oh, I thought there was a door down there. There's a door here. Oh, hey, there's a mimic. Can I? No, I cannot use Firestorm. Ooh, I'm glad he didn't bite me. Glad he didn't bite me. Any of the actual party. The nice thing about the capsule monsters getting attacked is that they come back the next combat. You kill them, they just come right back. Blue chest. 10 rings to Lucario. Playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't feel like I'd enjoy Sonic the Hedgehog on Archipelago run. So you usually like get interrupted when an item comes your way. In the middle of dodging an enemy and you just like hold up rings. I don't know. I've only seen Archipelago being played on games where like that is what happens when you find an item anyway. Like Zelda, how Link like does this. Now ads are actually coming in 3 minutes. Litwick. That's one I know. It's not one of the original 151s. Coward! There was a combat earlier where I heard 4 level ups and I thought somebody leveled up twice, but I think what actually happened was my capsule monster leveled up. I sent a single rupee to Rents. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, let's see what we got. Most people wear them just to protect their clothes, but other people think they're kind of cute. Great. What shit items? No, imagine they're all just still full anyway, right? I mean, depending on like, so I do know for Archipelago in particular, they'll find if they're playing Zelda, they are playing Zelda. So in a Zelda run, you'll find items for other people in the shops. So hopefully they're spending their rupees. But yeah, I mean, if they're one of those Zelda players that just aren't shopping, then yeah, it's possible they have a full wallet anyway. It's hilarious. Is this what I just got? What did I just get? I wasn't paying attention. I was laughing too hard about the single rupee. It is a longsword. Okay. I don't think, unless Guy can use it, I don't think, I still don't think that's better. Yeah, no. That's so funny. I don't think Rents is on, or they didn't see my message. But okay, it does re-roll the items automatically for me. That the capsule monster is craving. Ooh, hello. Come on, just give me one. Ugh. Those are one of those enemies that run away at a high frequency, but if you manage to kill them, drop a ton of experience. I got a dress. Oh, that's worse. Okay. Next floor. Should I heal? Well, I can't with you. I guess I can have maximum heal. It's only going to take one. This is a way stronger heal spell than I need right now. That's a more appropriate leveled heal spell. Costs less MP. Alright, well, I mean, I can't be upset that I got that. That is a good spell for me. It's a good pickup. I don't know what I'll do if I find an Iris item, to be honest. This run is going very well. This is really good RNG. Probably create a save state, I guess. That feels like cheating. Let's just hope it doesn't come to that. I'm hoping to not find an Iris item, as weird as that sounds. I'm still not to the hard floors yet, though. These enemies do get very dangerous. Let's get dangerous. Ooh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Well, I have to settle with not killing all of them. Oh, sweet. I'll at least get one, hopefully. Two. Nice. 4,444 experience. Let's go. Two levels each? Alright, sure looks like it. Oh, Zeppi leveled up 3 times, I think. Ooh, that was really close. Almost got ambushed by that enemy up there. Man, Carmen just found a bunch of shit. Alright. think that's is that better than the bronze axe? It might not be. No. Does do more damage to undead though. Yeah, you're not moving off the thick claw, I guess. I think I have a power ring, I'm just using it. I do. How much is this adding? Decent amount. Yeah, I don't really want to give it up. Sorry, Zeppy. You're not getting that. What else do you want? Give me an item that I have. Okay. Fine, be obstinate. See if I can find your short sword. Oh, well, all that for naught. Bubble Blast. I do need to level up Zeppy, though. We're getting to the point where a level 1 capsule monster isn't that impressive. Oh, is that the end of the floor? Yeah, guess so. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, these guys are actually hard. Alright, let's feed you some stuff. Hopefully I just get lucky. Definitely want that. Not even close. Come on! Alright. Fine. Actually, how much does Charred Newt give me, MP-wise? I just need enough for like 1 cast of Stronger on both Maxim and Salon. And then I feel good about this. I'm still gonna do... It's just like... I'm still gonna kill them in 1 hit. It's just they move really quick and can all cast a zap. So if I get really poor RNG, these enemies can be really rough. Okay. That went okay. That went just fine. $10 bombs? You're fucking welcome. Kill these guys that can scissor me. For those who don't know, they have a move called Scissors. That's a pretty good move. I'm shocked none of them have zapped me yet. I'm also shocked if that didn't just jinx it. Jeez, another blue chest. This has been a good day. Can't feel like today is a good day. Take you nuts. Not really finding like great items for people, but what is that? That is 18 out of 38 blue chests. So almost halfway done with getting all this stuff for people. I wonder if I can... It does nothing for me though, so... but I wonder if I can deduct them on my charitable giving line item on my taxes. See if the IRS audits me for that one. You deducted what now? I don't see why they'd have a problem with that. There's value. I'm giving literal rupees to people. That's a currency in real life. I don't think 1 rupee is... So we're really gonna... They actually probably will not audit me over 1 rupee. Alright. Shield spell. Can't quite use Firestorm. So Gladius does do more damage to these guys, but I don't think it's really like that crazy. Like does that much more damage than the Bronze Axe. A, B, C. I want to attack these guys with. Yeah, those are the ones that are hard to kill. You wouldn't know it by watching this, but they're very hard to kill. I found a whip. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's not going to be better than what Salon has. I don't know. Okay. Hey, a stone helmet. I had one of those once. Seppi is a picky eater. Yep, here we go. I need to heal. I mean, they're gonna go first anyway. Okay, I'm good. Oh wow, it takes more than one cast now. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. I can sustain more than one high magic. I don't think you're wearing armor. Oh no, you have bad armor. Loose-fitting clothing. Loose-fitting clothing with long sleeves. You'd think this, like, if they're the same otherwise, you'd think the long sleeves would just help. But I guess not. Okay, yeah, I didn't think I went this way. Oh no. Oh, ha, you wasted your turn. I should probably harvest. I don't know what kind of bats this guy can summon, but yeah, take out my capsule monster. That'd actually be great. Can I can't attack my capsule monster, right? I can attack my party members. He's gonna kill it. Would you summon something? Alright, well, we tried. We tried, gang. Zeppy was too murdery. Of course. Well, I think I surprised the more important mob. There's 4 skeletons. Sure, they're the weaker enemy type, but... Oops. Firestorm. Bye-bye. Okay. Now that I've firestormed what I can firestorm for a little while, gotta recharge that old IP. Burn sword. That's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very good one. Tackle. Oh, also has firestorm. Isn't that's the same? Yeah, it's the same one. Hell yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm starting to catch up on level of these items. S-Fire Ring? Good God, you're not even level 2 yet. Why are you craving these? Actually, I think it's because I've been feeding it higher tiered items, so it starts to get a richer appetite. So that's definitely how it works in the American game. The Japanese version has a much different way of calculating what the capsule monster craves, and I'm using the Japanese progression, but I'm less familiar with it, is the thing. Also, next level 666 on all 3 of my party members. Scary. I don't think I want to use that mace. Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't think you can if it is using the less favorable feeding progression, you can bring its taste back down by feeding it less expensive things. Okay. Ooh, another blue chest. A red rupee. How much are red rupees worth? Like 20? Is it green then blue then red, or is it green then red then blue? I don't remember. Man, that's loud. I have an automatic litter box, and it's in, it used to not be, but it's in my office now. It's cleaning right now. I should have this scheduled clean to be after stream, because that's loud. It's all the poop it's moving around. Oh, it's gonna like that Francisca. Really? Okay, well that's annoying. It's in here, right? Yeah. Okay. pretty good. Don't have enough. Or no, I have 17,000, not 1,700. Yeah. How much do I want that? I guess let's do it. Ooh. Immediately starting with a blue chest. Yeah, there you go. Wood mail. What is that? I don't know what that is. Ooh, Berserk Blade. That's one of the that's the cursed item I was using before. Let me just make sure. I do still have that curse breaker, right? Curse lifter. Okay. Yep. Get cursed. Use curse lifter. Oops. And it should give me something else. Okay. Okay. So it doesn't change the enemy or the it's not as strong anymore. But it did give it an IP attack. And usually this would work out very well if I hadn't literally just bought a spear. The spear is actually stronger. The cursed the cursed Berserk Blade was stronger than the spear, but the removed cursed curse blade is not as strong. Well, that was... Wow, what a horrible sequence of events. And then my capsule monster apparently turned its nose up at it. Cool. Unbelievable. Alright, well, moving on. That went about as poor as it could. If I didn't buy the spear, so I bought a spear, got a Berserk Blade, which is better, like the Cursed Berserk Blade is better than I'm just recapping, is better than the basic spear that I had just bought. But then I removed the curse, because I was very fortunate earlier in the run to get a curse breaker, which are very rare. Removed the curse. The Berserk Sword attack power went down below the spear. That's a real bummer, but anyway, still have a use for it because I fed it to my capsule monster, which did nothing because his taste is too high. That's just a horrible sequence. All right. Anyway, let's move on from that. Still haven't seen a regen tile. They are very rare. Not as rare as the curse lifters, though. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Both of those are pretty rare. Another Francisca. And a rapier. Both. Francisca's a good item. I just have better items at this point. Rapier is not a very good item. I outleveled that pretty early. Fish kick. Fish sticks. Fish sticks. Long sword. I think that's worse, right? I assume. Yeah. Let's feed it to Francisca first, try to lower its taste. Prepare it for the long sword. There we go. What jewel was it? Craving? It's like a Ua jewel or something. That was weird. I don't know what that was. I need to go back and watch the VOD to see like what the healing tile looks like. Because I found one earlier. I didn't really pay that close attention. I equipped Salon already with a defensive item, right? She doesn't start with one. Oh yeah, that's right. A bad one. That's the exact same. I've already found a robe before. This could potentially be a very short floor. Nice. Guy has very nearly caught up in strength. To Salon, at least. Salon's also in the back row. Ooh, that's a good one, I think. If I remember right. It is, but it's not better than the Sizzle Sword, that's for sure. Okay. Well, if you don't like this one, okay. Nice. Yeah, you fight the Armor Goblin. Guy might be able to kill the Armor Goblin in one hit. I'm honestly not sure. Well, okay. Now I feel good about it. Okay, yeah, that was a very short floor. For better or worse. This is the pattern you're doing. I want to stand here. Big mushroom. Apostrophe is in a weird spot. Okay, do you have a similarly predictable pattern? I think so. Yeah. Mushroom. Nice. Nice damage. See? Big mushroom. Nice. I wasn't sure if that was going to work. I think ghouls are more powerful than zombies. I think. Skeletons are definitely the weakest enemy in this group. That'll do it. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay, almost to a merchant. Another apron? It's my third one. You know Fighter Orc is the stronger one because it's the one with the adjective. I guess I should still have Guy attack the third Fighter Orc. He's not exactly weak anymore. Yeah, that's a fair question. Yes, it does. Actually, well, question to your question. By the randomizer, do you mean Archipelago or the Ancient Cave? Like, does my run have an end goal, or does the event itself have an end goal? I suppose I can answer each question. So, I'll start with the Archipelago event. Not really. I suppose you could say an end goal is finding all the items for everyone. I assume you mean for the Ancient Cave, though. And in that case, yes. And actually, I could choose my objective. One of the potential objectives is finding all the iris items, which I've already found 5. The objective that I chose is killing the boss. So the boss is at the end of floor 99. And that is the normal objective to the Ancient Cave. which I usually 19. I've restarted a number of times though, which is usually kind of how you play the Ancient Cave. It's kind of a roguelike before roguelikes were, well before roguelikes were really a thing, a popular thing at least. But so you find, usually how it works in the Ancient Cave is you find so usually you go in at level 1 with no equipment, and then you find equipment as you run, obviously, as I am. And then the blue chests that I'm finding, which seem to be more common in this archipelago event, but the blue chests that you find contain usually pretty strong items that you actually carry over from run to run. So that's how you get stronger each run. So, and then you also find iris treasures, which are really rare, that you are just trying to collect. They don't actually, they're not actually equipment, but they're another objective. And then the, let's see, or I kind of lost my train of thought. And then, yeah, the goal is to get to level 99 and kill the boss, which is called the Master. This game had like this, yeah, this game was so far ahead of its time for a lot of reasons. This is a big one. The game also had a New Game Plus mode, so it actually had kind of multiple. So you beat the game, and there's a New Game Plus mode. So you start over at level 1, except you get experience at I think a 4 times rate, and I think you get gold faster too. And then I think the enemies are harder as well. And you beat it again in that New Game Plus mode. You get the Ancient Cave mode. You can get to the Ancient Cave in the normal game already, like, but if you beat the game a second time after New Game Plus, you get at the Ancient Cave mode, which is really what I'm doing right now, where you can pick your party members that you go into with the Ancient Cave, and it's just the Ancient Cave. There's no other game around it. So I mean, you would have a nether save where you do that. So it's really cool. Very comprehensive. Also, I'm definitely starting to get to the more difficult floors here. No, I definitely have not. I'm already doing. I usually don't put much time into the Ancient Cave, to be fair. This is already the most time I've spent with it. I enjoy it. It's just like not usually the thing that I'm like doing. If that makes sense. But yeah, no, I've definitely never come close to beating it. The way these runs are going, I actually feel good about being able to do it. I mean, I've seen it done. I've watched streamers, plenty of streamers do it. So, and it's more than possible. But especially with these like stronger items that I'm getting and stuff, I think I feel better about doing it within the context of the archipelago event than I would if I was just doing it on my own. I'm realizing these swords have been great, but I really need some defensive items, because these enemies hurt real bad. Yeah, because usually you have to find the items that you carry over run to run in those blue chests, but in the event, people are finding them for me. So like, and you know, sometimes they're, depending on the game that someone else is playing, they could be a lot easier to find in their game than it would be in the blue chests in mine. What's gonna really help is when I find the ideal party members, which are also in other people's games. Ooh, plated cloth. Speaking of armor. Yeah, Maxim is wearing armor. Okay. I think I actually want to give this to Maxim, even though, yeah, just because he's the one that does have a heal. Oh, okay, well I can increase both their armors. This is great. That's worse, right? Yeah. Ooh, although it has a healing IP, I'm definitely using that. Healing 50% of health, that's huge. Doesn't look like it costs that much IP either. Hell yeah, okay. This run just got a lot better. This is a good run. This was a really good run. I do need some defensive items, but I am liking what's happening. Did I clear everything? I feel like there was a room that I missed. Yeah, I got everything. Okay. On to the next floor. Does this... Am I about to have a shop now, or is it the next one? Here we go. Music changed. That's how you know it's getting serious. But, like, actually, the game difficulty does ramp up here. That might be worth it. Have a second healing IP. Can't use the stun gun. Give it to Guy, if anyone, though. Because it decreases Maxim's defense by way too much. Okay, well, it's about to get real. Yep, I'm no longer killing them in one hit with Salon. Maxim still is. He's also in the front row right now, so that helps. This is when I really need to focus to make sure I sneak up on enemies as much as possible. Or at least don't get snuck up on. Okay, cool. Kill those in one hit. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's why I doubled up on that one. Ow. Use re-energize. It's probably not going to go off, yeah. This is the awkward thing about those IP items, though, is that you have to be in combat to use them. Shit. Ah, fuck. I think I have a revive spell, right? Definitely have revive items. Valor. Is that a better use of my MP, though? I just use a revive item. I have miracles. Yeah, use that. And then, actually, you're good now. Okay, this is exciting. Also, I'm going to, now that I have a better sense of everyone's IP items, I'm gonna, Guy's the one with the, I'm gonna out-level this pretty quickly. Re-energize is awesome, but I still probably want to give it to him. Increases his guts. The gut stat impacts how quickly you get IP. Alright, let's see if I can level up my capsule monster too. Really? You're not gonna like any of this stuff then. Could lower your taste though. You finally have coffee. Wow. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh. That sucks. Missed out on a lot of experience. And items. Shit. Alright, well, is what it is. No going back. Yeah. Anyway, some late coffee, my friend. I really need to level up my capsule monster. Now he's not doing, he's doing 0 damage. Deadly armor. I'm pretty positive that's a cursed item. Iron kick blank. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I'm pretty certain that is a cursed item. Yeah. The whole deadly set is a... Well, there's only 2 deadly items. I don't feel good about using any of these unless I have a curse breaker, which I used to have. I remember those times. Also, oh my gosh, that helps that increases your armor by so much. 61. That's really tempting to use. Guy's also the hardiest right now. Like, he's the least likely to die, so increasing his armor by a ton sounds good, but probably is, like, it's the least effective party member to have better armor. Okay, this is a step in the right direction anyway. Cures all members of the party of paralysis. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh yeah, level 2. Alright, I'm gonna clear this floor and then call it a stream. What a good way to end the stream, too. Got a level 2 Zeppy. Yeah, I don't think you'll like any of these. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't think I really have a chance to win until I replace Salon with a better party member. Or, first of all, get 4 party members. Which I've gotten one really, like, every day of the stream so far, so... Quite likely I'll get another tomorrow. Or, I don't know if it's likely, but it's possible. So, it's funny, I usually am, like... I guess neutral about ending my stream, like, oh, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or sometimes I'm like ready to end my stream. I'm like, ooh, that was a lot of video games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm like actively sad to end my stream with this run. I'm having a lot of fun with the Ancient Cave. Shouldn't come as a huge surprise because this is one of my favorite games of all time. But still, it's unfortunate to say I will end my stream here and I'll call it a day and see you tomorrow, but that is where we're at. So, I also found an excuse to do one more comp out while I was telling you about all that. But anyway, yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I know it's not my normal thing, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna try to raid my new friend here. They said they'd shout me out if I joined them later today, and I was like, oh, great, cool. Well, I will raid you if you're online. Retro Ghost 97. Nope. Okay. So I figured it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Vlad, Volderhund, good to see you guys. And everyone, I will see you tomorrow.